안녕하세요 여러분. I'm Valentine이라고 합니다. What's up everybody? I'm Valentine here. Notice the walls, everything's so empty except for my cute little rainbow blanket and my trash can. But you know what? I'm gonna take those back in my room too. It was pretty much like a visual representation of me pulling my energy back from the rest of this house while all the craziness has been going on. But anyways, y'all, remember on the last vlog, I was saying like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna go ahead and donate plasma because by any means necessary, I have to make my goals happen. Woo! So I am scared. I'm very scared. And today is the day after that vlog. And I just woke up like literally having dreams of like, oh, it must be about 1:12 right now. Well, guess it's too late. Like procrastinating to the point where I'm like sleeping. And I've noticed that that's something that I'll do. Like when I really don't want to do something or I'm really scared about something, I'll just stay in bed and try to sleep it away. So anyways, I got up because I looked and it was 9:13 or 9:12 and I was like, well, you gotta get up because you still have time, just go. And as I was getting ready, I was like, yo, I'm like actually scared because I was asking myself, because I kept doing things to procrastinate and push it back. Like I was retwisting the twists that are on my wig and like, just, taking time that I didn't have to take. Like if I knew that I was in a rush and I was on a time frame, then I wouldn't be doing all those things. And I was like, okay, hold on. What are you feeling right now? And I was like, I'm really scared. Like I'm scared. And I thought about the last time that I donated plasma and how I passed out. And the reason I passed out was partially because yes, the blood, but I also walked. Like why I did this, I don't know. But I walked all the way back from there. It was like 2 miles, maybe more, which just, it wasn't good. It was not good. I don't know why I thought that it was a shorter walk than it was. Anyways, I passed out. So naturally, I have to read that book, The Body Keeps the Score, but I've heard so many people talk about it. And so I'm gonna say that line, the body keeps the score. So it's like, I know that I still remember that and it brings a lot of fear for me. So like, and also like, I don't really think that it's safe. Like if even after I passed out, I really had to like think and be like, I honestly don't think this is safe because, my theory is that it's like, okay, if plasma is like 50% of your blood and every time that you donate blood, you have to wait, I think it's 8 weeks before you can donate again, but it's 50% of your blood. So then you would need to wait 4 weeks, right? But you can do it twice a week and you can do it every week. So it's like, despite that I'm grateful because the times that I needed it, feel free to dispel me if you will, but just with my little logical brain, I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. And I think that's why I was feeling so weak, like weaker and weaker at the time, which is scary. But like I said, I have to make some things happen by any means necessary. So I still might go and do it on Thursday in the morning. And I do work later today as well, which is part of, I just don't want to be like at the new job and like just pass out and then be like, oh my God, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, I donated plasma and like fucking, like that's not what I'm trying to do. So anyways, I'm gonna cook myself some food and I'm going to eat really well, have some coffee. I think I'm gonna edit up some videos because funny enough, I'm like 3 weeks, y'all keep falling back. I'm like 3 weeks ahead on the channel. Should I not tell them that? Well, I am. Hoping to be even more ahead. It's like if I already reached this goal, I want it to be 3 weeks ahead by August. But the voice in my head gave me a challenge. So I'm 3 weeks ahead now, but now I want to be 2 months ahead. I'm like, hell, why not? Why not? Because imagine just all the things that could be surprises that could go forth. Like if I'm 2 months ahead, yo. Actually, yes, that's the new goal. I'm gonna have to go write that down. But yeah, y'all. And I want to be 2 months ahead, but fully optimized too. Because even with the 3 weeks ahead, I didn't finish all the thumbnails. I didn't finish all the keywords, and I didn't finish all the little, like when I have this little eye box come out and it suggests you a video and all that. And even the ending screen where it's like, y'all see that cute background of me. Excuse me, but then it's got like a box here, and then like the little subscriber thing right there. I need to go do that for like a bunch of videos. And yeah, so when I'm 2 months ahead, I want to be like, that is all optimized, it's all Gucci. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna make some food, some coffee. It always gets kind of messy whenever this happens, whenever I'm cooking, but that's okay. Look at how clean it is. Well, other than that, that's not mine though. I've been keeping it super clean. And I remember like a couple months ago, I was always like, yeah, y'all need to clean my kitchen. Yeah, y'all need to clean my kitchen. I wasn't cleaning it. But yeah, I also have a bunch of watermelon. Do y'all want to see this? Hold on, let me show you. Look at that. If that's not a blessing, yo. Oh my God, look at that. Absolutely freaking amazing. So I'm pretty lit right now. I really need to make a music video. Thank God for all the people that came up with like pots and pans and ew, that's so disgusting. Things that just won't burn so you can cook. I'm just very grateful for that in this moment. Amen. 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 Alright y'all, so I just want to show y'all what I'm doing. I'm doing something new. So I have the cheese right here because I want it to be like crispy and melted, and I was like, can I put this on here? Very American of me to like fry cheese, right? But those are the eggs, the flat eggs. They are going, the espresso machine's going. Coffee's already made, but I just want to steam up my half and half. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put, I have my brown sugar syrup, and then I've also got caramel. Where is it at? And I'm thinking, I'm listening to this book about self-discipline, and I'm like, you know what? I think I am gonna go and do it, just because like it's talking about how when you have a goal, you'll do anything, and it's like, yeah, I will. So I think I'm gonna eat good, take care of myself first, and yeah, basically just psych myself up, hype myself up. But instead of me just going straight out of bed, like taking care of myself first. And you know, I go to work at 5, so as long as I don't know, I think I'm gonna try to come back home and take a shower. If I can come take a nap, that would be ideal as well. But you know, I might just go from there to, I don't know, because I don't know how long it would take. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. Look y'all, I spilled it, but I got a heart in there though. How did I get a heart in just regular coffee? I don't know. Should I just put the rest in there? Boop. Alright, now I gotta clean up some things. Oh, it's a mess over here. Don't da-da-na-na-na-na. Don't da-da-na-na-na-na. Don't da-da-na-na-na-na. Don't da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This ice cream is so freaking good. Oh wait, it's not ice cream, it's coffee. It's so much whipped cream. Yum. Don't da-da-na-na-na-na. Don't da-da-na-na-na-na. In my head, I keep singing that thing where it's like, I was home with my kid, mommy, bitch, I'm my mother. Bitch, I'm my mother. That's so funny. Y'all, I know I'm going back and forth, and I'm not trying to not do what I say, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, nah, I'm not going to that thing. I'm not going to donate my plasma. Think about it like this. Well, for one thing, the voice in my head told me not to. Whenever the voice in my head tells me something, I trust that. I'm very big on trusting the internal guidance system. And I know it's not as impressive, because it's impressive for me to be like, yo, by any means necessary, and then go to But otherwise, I'm not saying I won't go at all. But let me just give you this perspective. So this evening, I know I'm going to work. So I'll be working from 5 until about 10 or 11. Then I'll come home. I'll get up. I have to be at work either 8 or 9 a.m. Work till about, I think it's 3:30 tomorrow. I think it's 9 to 3:30, which I think that's wrong because I don't know why it would be till 3:30 because like we don't really say past 2:30 as a recent. But anyways, 2:30, 9 to 2:30, whatever, right? Then I'm going into my other job. I think it's 4:30 till 10 or 5 till 10. So that's 2 jobs in one day. And imagine me on blood loss, okay? On blood loss. So I need that time to recover, but then instead of having that time to recover, I just go straight into working 3 shifts back to back. Yeah, I don't think it's not patenting. Also, I'm scared. Like, I'm genuinely scared. Like, I was reflecting and I was like remembering last year what was going on at this time. And at the time I was so angry with work. I was so angry with people that were being disrespectful that I wasn't working. And I was on the saying like, no, it's fine. I'll make it as an artist. I'll literally donate plasma and just do like only music and only this because this is the only way. Forget this. I'm tired of working for other people. I was so broke. It was so painful. And I would go and donate plasma, and that is literally how I was paying my rent. That's how I was eating food, and barely, like I was starving. I was genuinely starving. I was fucking starving. So there's a lot of like negative memory attached. Even the day where my best friend and I stopped being friends, like I had went for a job interview, donated plasma, tried to go meet her at this thing when originally she said that she would pick me up, but then she kind of just dumped me off basically. And so I had to try to figure out how to get there and all this. It was just a mess. And I had my timing fucked up too. Like I wasn't thinking through the timing. But still, it was like this whole weird, horrible day. And donating plasma was a part of it. The time I passed out, like I told y'all, like there's so much negativity attached to it. So I'm just like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. I mean, I told myself I wouldn't do it again, but I'm just kind of desperate. That's really what it is. Like, I'm pretty desperate. But even with that, another thing, so YouTube, like I have to stay consistent with YouTube, and knowing that I have all these shifts back to back and knowing how I'll probably feel like dead tired on Thursday. I can't remember if I have a shift on Thursday, and I might not have a shift on Thursday, so I might have a day off on Thursday. But I know that I'll be dead tired, and procrastinating is not good. Like when it comes to something that especially like you are doing it yourself, like me, this is a self-motivated thing. So I have to stay on top of myself. I look too cute, so I'm gonna just flip the camera. This is a self-motivated task. Look at me. Why do I look so good? But I have to stay on top of myself for this. So there's nobody calling me like, Alma, you didn't get that video edited on time. Like, why didn't you do that? There's nobody else holding me accountable. I have to hold myself accountable. So I've noticed for myself that when I put that off, it is not for the best. It is not a good thing. And it makes me more susceptible to wanting to give up, getting tired, getting frustrated, getting down about, oh, maybe I won't blow up in this amount of time. Maybe I won't have 100K subscribers in 2 days. And maybe I won't have this, that, and the third. It makes me want to give up. And I can't afford to give up because the consistency is what is so priceless. That consistency gives me the confidence to do every other thing that I want to do. And I am just hellbent. I'm hellbent on just staying consistent with this. I mean, yes, I want to achieve certain things in a certain amount of times, but yo, literally it's like, it's at this point, it does so much more for me, like showing myself that I can get better at something, showing myself that there's more that I can do with my time, showing myself that, yes, you are a really great editor, and there's even more ideas you get the more that you do this. Like, I was editing this one just now while I was doing my nails, and it was the one called Upbeat versus Positive People and Negativity Disguised. And as I was editing it, I was like, you know, I don't think I want to chop this one up all the way because I do want people to know how I speak normally. So even in the vlogs and a lot of my other videos, I cut out the breath marks. I cut out those parts where I'm taking a deep breath and, you know, when I'm thinking and all that. So it's nice and chopped up. It's, you know, just a nice video, a nicely edited video. But I do still want people to know how I speak because there's going to be times where I do interviews. There's going to be times where I am speaking, like going to a place with the intention of speaking, giving speeches and things of that sort, to where I want people to know my natural cadence. And specifically when I'm making a video talking about something like the way that I was, which is something that's kind of uplifting, motivational, helpful, advice type thing, I want people to know me from that cadence because most likely when I'm giving a speech or I am just like I said, being a speaker or, you know, giving an interview, whatever, most likely those are the types of things that I'll be speaking on anyway. So I want people to enjoy that cadence and be accustomed to that cadence as well. So anyways, while I was listening to that, I was doing my nails, but instead of just leaving it super entirely plain, I still was putting, like, if you watch the beginning of that video, there's like these cute little like points where I put these graphics that pop up, like these hearts that come up, the sparkles that come up, and it's these things that seem so inconsequential, but it's like it really just pulls you into the video. Like as I was watching, I was like, whoa. Like at first I was just gonna not over edit it too much, and I put that on there as well, just even putting that, like saying, hey guys, I chose not to over edit this one because I really liked how it spoke. Even that, I'm switching back the camera. Even that was like just nice to have that there and to see that, you know what I mean? Like it's just cool. It's very, very cool. And like I said, the graphics, it just is very entertaining, and it just adds so much to the video. So I'm just seeing myself grow with the editing and growing with the videos, and I'm just really proud of that. And I don't want that momentum to fall either. So while I'm ahead, let me not quit. Like I'm not about to quit while I'm ahead. No, I'm gonna stay up, stay ahead. And so that's what I've kind of been doing. And right now, while my nails are drying, I'm listening to this Jay Shetty and Cynthia, I think it's Ortiz. I have to look at the name again, but excuse me. I'm only on like the beginning section, and just literally he was on the intro talking about all of her accomplishments. So I'm like, yo, she's doing all the things that I want to do. She's accomplishing all the things I want to accomplish. And he was talking about how like she's a runner and like she runs all this, and I'm like, yo, that's hella discipline. And like it's very cool. It's very cool because they're just showing me like consistency and discipline and focus and trying and like what you can do when you do that. And it puts you in a different space than people that are inconsistent and even one-hit wonder type things. There have been a lot of times where I've just wished that one thing I do blows up and finally I can have all this money and then finally start doing other things. But now I'm seeing that the real value is in being able to do something over and over and over again and get really, really good at it and get better at it, and then being able to constantly like expand on that. And the expansion doesn't have to feel like pressure. It doesn't have to feel like it hurts. It can just be like, oh, cool, nice. It's like when you're being consistent in the gym and then you move up a weight and it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like a slightly bigger, slightly larger burn to it a little bit. It's not a bad thing. So I had this time, I had like 6 hours that I counted, and I was like, I have 6 hours. How can I make the most of this? And yeah, YouTube, I'm being really consistent with YouTube. The more consistent with YouTube, like the more I'm showing myself, yo, I can start being consistent in this other thing as well. So with that all in mind, take these as excuses if you will, but YouTube, like I'm betting on myself. Like I really am betting on myself. And anyways, I didn't go donate blood, so jeez. Hey y'all, so I'm gonna take a nap. It's like 1:58. I'm gonna take a nap. And the plan is take a nap, wake up like literally an hour or less, maybe 45 minutes. Let me shut this window. Go to the gym because I want to feel good. I know I won't be able to go to the gym tomorrow because, like I said, I'm working those long hours. That had to be from outside. Working those long hours. I just smell weed. I fucking hate that smell. Fuck. Had to be from outside. Spray some air conditioner. Did I say air conditioner? Is that what this is called? I think it is, right? Air freshener. Air conditioner? Where did I hear that before? Oh, air conditioner. Come on now, what's going on? Anyways, I'm gonna take a nap, y'all. God, that fucking smell. Better not be coming from inside. Oh. Yeah, go to the gym, hopefully. We'll see. It comes down to what you actually do, not what you say you'll do. So go to the gym, then come back, get ready for work, do my best, all that. Yeah, I am getting a little bit stressed about my deadlines for like these goals of like moving and all of that. And I know I have to like, oh my God, even as I think about it, I feel overwhelmed, but I have to like get someone to sublease this place basically. And I'm like, oh my God, just thinking about it makes me like, ah, and I'm like calculating how much I'm gonna have to like save and how much I need by when. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to eat food. And I'm like scared and nervous. But what's funny is I'm not counting these 2 weeks before I actually have to have it. And it's like, maybe if I calculate within those 2 weeks, then I'll be fine. I don't know, but I might do this thing at my job where like you can use 40 hours of vacation time that you don't have yet, but it's like you work in reverse. And if you don't work for long enough to like accrue those hours that you're basically in debt for, then like they rescind your last check, Which, like, if I quit, I'll probably be, let's say that I were to quit this job, right? It would be because I get like I'm getting money from YouTube or from music. So like I probably wouldn't need that last check, right? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. And either way, you never know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But I need that bread and I need it by a certain time. And I'm just glad that I have that option. I think I'm gonna take that option. If it came down to it, I know that if I really needed it, if I was like, Dad, I don't have any food in my house, I know my dad would help me. He helped me last year when I was telling y'all like I was broke as fuck. He didn't judge me. He didn't hurl insults at me and tell me I was stupid and I shouldn't have done this and I should have listened. He didn't do any of that. And I feel like even just literally him helping me in those moments where I was like fucking broke he didn't ask me. It was like he trusted me. And y'all now have like a somewhat rocky, like there's just, it's, my relationship with my parents is a little bit complicated. But as far as my dad goes, I feel like even that was like one of those things where I was like, oh, I can trust him. You know what I mean? And I'm very appreciative for that. And I never want to have to ask for help again, naturally, because who I am, I'm very like individualistic and I want to be extremely high achieving. And that's just I'm a driven type. So I don't ever want to have to ask for his help. But there's still a sense of comfort in me knowing that like if it came down to it, and I was as broke as I was last year, I know he wouldn't let me like fucking starve and just tell me it's my fault, that I fucked up and I was stupid and like I know he wouldn't do that, and I'm just grateful for that. Anyways, y'all, I think I need to go to sleep because as y'all can see, I'm kind of emotional. I'm a little bit stressed and I feel like overwhelmed. I'm like wondering if I'm gonna have the energy to do all of this. And I'm feeling the stress and I'm looking back and I'm regretting how much time I spent waiting for that other job and like, but I was still listening to myself. So that's where it's like, Alma, you gotta just chill, because it's not like I wasn't trusting myself even while I was waiting. The voice in my head was telling me like, no, Alma, I promise you, just wait. Passed up on opportunities and because I was told to wait by that inner voice, and I trust that. So anyways, I do need to take care of myself, so I'm not gonna hurt myself by editing all these videos and like trying to over push myself, because consistency over like one-time accomplishments, being consistent is so much more fulfilling than those one-time pushes. So even yesterday, when I was in the gym, I challenged myself to do 100 squats, right? And then when I got to 50, I was like, now hang on a second. If you push me to do 100, I'm gonna need to recover and I won't be back for another week. But if you let me stop right here, then I'll probably come back tomorrow. I said I would come back tomorrow. Let me not switch. I said I'll be back tomorrow. And I was like, okay, well then I'm gonna stop here. Because it's not about one more. No, it's not about pushing yourself. It's about gentle progression. So let me go to sleep because I'm chatting. It's been 5 minutes. This vlog is going to take a second to edit and I'm very excited to do that. But yeah, let me get into bed for real. Hey y'all, I didn't really get any sleep, but I kind of was like meditative. Can't remember if I cried a little bit, but I was sad. I was like hugging myself like, oh, everything's gonna be okay. Let's go to the gym though.